Apple has started to publish a lot of content around its 50th anniversary. And it got me thinking a little bit about my own history and career and how it's connected actually to Apple with the filmmaking industry. So I did a little bit of a deep dive and wrote about it on how Apple actually reshaped filmmaking over those 50 years. They just turned 50 on April 1st, and I think, love it or hate them, I think there is not a single tech company that has touched more parts of the filmmaking pipeline, like all the different things, whether it's capture, editing, grading, codecs, especially display and distribution. Apple, of course, didn't start in video. That's where I come from. Like, my parents used to have a graphic design agency, so they really Apple started in desktop publishing, and that's why I was born in 82. And as a kid, I was already drawing stuff on the Mac when all my friends were on the Windows computers. I remember going to school and opening those Windows computers and feeling like I'm in the Stone Age. Photoshop was Mac only. Illustrator was Mac only. PageMaker, which later became also InDesign and so on, when Adobe acquired Macromedia, they were all Mac only. And that's where originally this trust of creative people for Apple comes from. Because in the 80s and also 90s, there was only Apple. You had to have an Apple computer. It was extremely expensive, but you had to be in this if you wanted to use a computer for desktop publishing and later video. And then I think what a lot of people underappreciate is the introduction of QuickTime in 1991, which completely underappreciated because the .mov container format became the foundation of MP4 and the ISO base media file format. So every MP4 file on Earth descends from QuickTime's architecture. And still, Apple, I think to this day, holds the registration authority for MP4 code points. You know what the resolution was of the first QuickTime file?
Probably 360 something.
320 by 240 at 10 frames per second. That was the first one.